Unbelievable. The race in APC Southwest presidency has started in earnest. The two promising candidates, Governor of Ekiti State, the younger version, Governor Fayomi, and Ashiwaji Bola Tinubu, who seem to be the most promised one, are seriously contending for the position. What is going on, my people? Currently, now as we speak, some APC personalities have analyzed to say that if Southwest is to produce presidency or get the ticket as against Southeast, Fayemi Okiti State Governor will be a better candidate, saying he's younger. He covers the bridge better than Tinubu, who will be above 70 at the time, and what have you. Anyway, my people, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe if this is your first time. Two things that Fayemi should demand, already demanding from Tinubu ahead of 2023 election. The All Progressive Congress APC is currently preparing for the upcoming presidential election in the year 2023. One of the indications that proves that the party is actually preparing for the election is the issue of the party presidential ticket, which has been zoned to the southwest of the country, although not decisively but tentatively looking towards the southwest, although the southeast is agitating for this. The southwestern states in the country, the former governor of Lagos State, Mr. Bola Ahmed Ashiwaji Bola Tinubu, still has upper hand of winning the presidential ticket in the All Progressive Congress towards the upcoming presidential election. Tinubu is capable enough of winning the presidential tickets alone by himself without anyone interference. As a top political steward in the southwestern part of the country, Tinubu is expected to win the ticket by himself, but with the situation on ground currently, there are some problems that the current governor of Ekiti State seemed to be a strong contender for the same position. The former governor of Lagos State needs to face this square on if he wants to secure the party's ticket ahead of 2023 presidential election. Governor Kayode Fayemi of Ekiti also has shown interest in becoming the president of the country if he gets the ticket before Tinubu gets it. The two politicians will have to contest for the primaries election to determine who will be the party flag bearer in the year 2023. There is no way Fayemi can win in the primaries over Tinubu. Tinubu has more influence than Fayemi can imagine. Although the governor's foreign leader, but Ashiwaji Bola Tinubu has spread his tentacles far and wide within the party. Tinubu has influence more than Fayemi can imagine. He will be the greatest loser if he think he can win Tinubu square on. As wise politician, Fayemi should just move on with Tinubu and demand for two things from him. The demands the governor of Ekiti State is looking forward to, Governor Kayode Fayemi tenure will have come to an end before the election and might not really have serious things to do again. He should demand some appointments, which may be a good place for him. Like every politician, Fayemi would want to have an honest successor that he needs to hand over the governance to. Therefore, he needs Tinubu to ensure that his candidate becomes the governor of Ekiti State. That will be a good place to start. You see, while I tell you that your vote does not count, I'm not saying you should not vote. They say it's your civic responsibility. You need to do it. However, these people know what they do. They do the ballot within in their room. They decide who they play the chess. They do the puzzle. Except God intervene. Most times the people's votes don't really count. Okay, Fayemi should move to Tinubu and demand this request. Ashiwaji Bola Tinubu granting him will make him be in governance. What are we talking about? Godfatherism again. He should go and meet Fayemi so that Fayemi can Tinubu, so that Tinubu cannot help him. These are all the godfatherism symptoms and this that we're talking about that goes on. This whole godfatherism thing this is the way it continues. This is the way they go about it. This is how they continue to rule, do godfatherism, not allowing the. So when you come in and you are a godfather, the current person has no choice but to meet your terms and conditions. So how will the state grow? How will they govern? How will the person be able to implement projects free-handedly? No. Half of the state money is to serve the godfather, and this was what the governor of Edo State was fighting against seriously, that we all saw that the battle led to the downfall of Adams Oshomole, who wanted to rule third tenure through, his candidate, Pastor Sage Ize Iyamu. These are things that, why Nigerian politics, it is where it is today. There are clear indications that, our politics today is still very much at the preliminary stage where the people did not really get their own rights. Their say to a large extent does not really count. To be very candid, though, the say of the people to a large extent does not really count. The people will rather, yes, you go there and vote, but at the end of the day, they pick in their living room, they say, no, let's put this boy, let's put this one, we can control this one. That's how they roll. That is how they roll. And that's why we are calling on everybody to be wise. The time to be wise is now. In those days, they can do it and get away with it, but gradually things are changing. You may say, yes, things are changing, but it's still the same. I know the pace is very slow. Oh, it's quite slow. Tell me about it. It's very slow. However, we must not give up. Giving up is accepting defeat and saying, and okay, we've accepted. No, we cannot accept it. We must continue to fight and to say we insist. This is what we insist on. We don't want this anymore. We refuse this. And before you know it, we have our say. This is how it's supposed to be. If we want to really have an effect, our voices to count in the governance of today. Because most of the people you are seeing, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, even the Kayode, he only has a state. How has he served Ekiti? Yeah, how has he served Ekiti? Has it transformed Ekiti to become a center hub where economic, a hub where economic is thriving? What is this saying about the problem of today, insecurity? What solution? For me, the only person I've seen now among all of them that has shown some level of protecting people from insecurity, doing something, although they quickly try to curb him, is the governor of Ondo State. Other than that, I'm not seeing any of them really working. Anyway, guys, leave us a comment. God bless you. Bye for now.